All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the lobby for Game 2 of the finals of the Dominate Dominion tournament number 90 here on a nice little January the 4th. It's Saturday. It's a nice day.
Is Cassidy going to be picture banned this game?
I don't know. It's... see, this is what I mean, guys, about things. Not that button. Here. This. You get stuff like this. For your game names. So let's get the Dorn's ring counter, or the Dorn's shield counter up. Let's put it on this screen here. Add title.
Apparently there was just a pentakill in the third place match.
Whoa.
What are we doing casting this one?
I don't know. We've only had one pentakill in the cast game. I think there's been 3 total in tournament history. Here we go. Let's put this.
I just want to see a game with Cassidy completely ignored. That's what I want to see.
Alright, there we go.
I will be so excited.
Dude, Freak has some legendary puns, Jen, man. He's the guy. Alright, so we're just waiting to get the last couple dudes in the lobby here, so we can get the chat bands rolling. We go into this game 2 of the finals. Who's gonna win the first tournament of the year? Who's gonna start off on a high note? Is it going to be?
Second place isn't too bad.
No, man, people give a lot of hate to second place. I'm like, dude, are you kidding, man? One of the best StarCraft players in Brood War had like way more second place finishes than first place finishes, and you did not want to play against that guy in the game. It's like, oh wait, I have to play against Yellow next. Oh crap! Like, second place, highly underrated. Like when you're a top 3 team, like that's how you know you're gonna get wrecked. That's why I don't enjoy when people, get mad at any team in Summoner's Rift. Because the LCS teams, they're all extremely good. But you always see someone saying something like, oh, these guys are so bad. It's like, no, go play them and see what happens to you. It's like, just do anything that's even remotely on their level and get back to me, man. I don't like that. Like, there's teams here that are really freaking good, but they don't regularly get second or first place just because Clueless and Dango Ninjas are so powerful. Like, they're the best guys. You take them out of the equation, it's really easy to tell who the other number 1 slots are going to be, like Everglade Tree Lovers. Like, they're not getting first place finishes, but oh man, I do not want to have to play against them in a tournament.
I did not see the bans.
I didn't get them either. Like, they just sort of happened.
I have no idea what they are.
Let's make them up.
Alright, so Timo, Lysandra, Mordekaiser,
No, you can't pick all
and
4.
Lucian.
I get to pick 2 of them.
Okay, Timo and Kha'Zix.
Let's put the Dorn shield counter.
I'm gonna message someone and ask what they actually were.
Okay, so this game, game 2 here, is going to be Dango Ninjas versus Sofanda Cox. Man, people didn't tell me my overlay was wrong in the last game. Y'all need to be nice to me. And the bands...
Zyra, Timo, Maokai, and Kha'Zix.
Zyra, Timo, Maokai, Kha'Zix.
I got my half right. I said Timo and Kha'Zix.
Okay. I was just gonna start writing in stuff, like... It was gonna get dumb. I was gonna be like Atrox, Lena, Bloodthirster, and then like I don't know, Timo, because everyone bans Timo. Someone's client, hoo-hawed. Somebody's client, hoo-hawed. Somebody's client, hoo-hawed. So we just gotta get unicorns back in here.
Practice, Yellow. Good to see you. I still posted the bans in chat before you.
Zenthian. I thought it was just implied that your overlay was wrong at some point in any given match now, Gand. Well, there's usually one thing wrong in the game. It's either a player is going to have a disconnect, or the lobby will reset, so there'll either be a pause, a lobby reset, or an overlay problem. Usually one thing happens every game.
Alright, Unicorns is back.
Okay. Oops. Like, it popped up and then kicked me right back out of the lobby. So, like, it went to champ select and then kicked me back to this screen. So, do you want to talk about the picks and bans while I wait to spec back in?
Okay. So far, nothing's happened. I think that Peoples was AFK. But, alright, so Blitzcrank has been...
Hold on, I'll manually write in every single pick via title.
Alright, wait, hold on.
So just start telling them to me.
No, we had another issue.
Oh, it reset again?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So I don't even need to do that. Because I was going to make it like a black, and then I was just going to like start writing them in. Okay.
Alright, so you should have an invite.
Alright, there we go.
And now they all have to reswap order. I think Sauron's gonna have to... Oh. Okay. Alright. So there's actually a blitz ban there. MMKH is the only person I know of who plays a lot of blitz.
Alright, there we go. So we are back. So there's one Dorn shield bot in the last game. We'll see if we get to increase our counter anymore.
Wukong and Brand banned alongside Blitz there. First pick Leona is going to be for Zounds. They're actually going for the Leona over the Mundo, or potentially they'll be going for both of them.
As we saw earlier on in the tournament, Leona is pretty freaking durable.
Alright, that Blitzcrank ban was a target ban against Zounds.
Left team. Guys, I'm bad at X-Split. We're just going to leave it at that. You don't get any context.
And Janna hovered over.
Ooh, we haven't seen Janna yet.
We haven't seen Janna in a while.
So that'd be pretty nice to be able to see that.
Janna's pretty good. People who are good at Janna make that champion look like the single strongest champion in the game when they play her.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Janna just looks ridiculous all the time.
Yeah, the amount of peel that she has is just crazy. There's a Jarvan lock-in for Sauron.
So taking that J4 right away. Sauron is like the OG really good J4 player. We're going to have MKH.
And yes, they want both Leona and Mundo. Unkillable tanks who have a billion
I want to go
stats.
back through the last couple post-game lobbies and see if they're actually buying Executioner's Callings or not.
I haven't seen many.
I mean, I'm sure, I'm like fairly confident they would do that.
Well, okay, so the thing about Executioners is that the debuff only lasts for 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, you have to really be regularly tagging them.
It's 4 seconds.
Ooh.
So, Morellonomicon, like, if you can get them below 40% HP, then Morellonomicon is going to help you keep them low way more than
Well, I mean,
Executioners.
you can auto-attack at any time, though. I mean, spell cooldowns might be substantially different. Then you have to land them on top of that.
Well, but the thing is that if you spec far enough into offense, then it's on magic damage that you deal. And if
Spell
you take...
sword, right?
Yeah, exactly. So if you take that mastery point, then you're doing magic damage on every single auto attack. So you actually end up applying it every time you auto attack, and it lasts for 4 seconds.
I forgot about that. Alright, so seeing Swain and Xin Zhao being picked up as well. Swain's also a really durable, sustainable champion. And Xin is just really good at killing things. There's really no other way to explain it. You point Xin Zhao at the thing that you want to send back to some of your platform, and then you apply DPS until the target is destroyed.
So I actually really like the Karma pickup here too, because if you do Karma plus Mundo, then you're giving Mundo a ton of move speed to run up and pretty much dive anyone. It's going to be hard against Janna. It's hard for anyone to really dive at Janna. The same goes with if they did Vi and Karma. Changing over to Malzahar, they don't want anything that I say to be irrelevant in the slightest. They're going to totally lock in Thresh and play Thresh bot, guys.
That's happened. It has occurred.
It has occurred. But it is not to be this game. There's a Darius again.
So we're going to see a Mouse.
Darius on the other
Darius
team.
once again?
It was Wade's Darius last game. I honestly have no idea who's going to play what.
Well, Sauron, J4, MKH, that... no, Zounds is going to get Leo.
Zounds is going to get Leona, but he also plays Mundo.
MKH plays Mundo too. I mean, this was before you began casting over here, but he's played it. So, he's MKH, Singe, Tarek, Mundo, LeBlanc.
That's troll.
Armor wouldn't do it. He's not manly enough. Hey, I like Phil Collins too, generic.
Shots fired. Shots fired. It's gonna be Gragas.
Yep, I was right. MKH is going to stick with Mundo. Gems. Not going to be found in this game. We do get to see a
Outrageous.
Pantheon.
How can there be a game without gems?
I don't know. It's a very sad game. Man, I liked Tarek before, but man, these changes that they've made to him are just like, whoa. Like, Tarek became the juggernaut. Like, I played a lot of Tarek and Leo, but holy crap. They got just silly with the Season 4 patch. Was just
You
what?
literally run Juggernaut on him.
Yeah. You're correct.
It's actually a lot. 3% of your max health? That's a lot. You should probably take Juggernaut on every single champion and every single role if you're going to spec it all into defense.
Like, we had a discussion about the, what the good mastery is going to be now, and then we just all basically, like, everything in defense. Just throw everything in defense. It's so good. Perseverance is my favorite one.
Yeah, Perseverance pretty good.
Like, they already had to nerf that, but oh man, like, Perseverance is just stupidly good. Look at these two teams here. Mundo's a good chase. Janna's a good chase. Dual Power's pretty good Janna.
He's a pretty good Jinx last game. Gonna be on Janna this time. It's a lot of knockback and repositioning. They have Janna, Xin Zhao, and Gragas. That's all of the AoE knockbacks that there are in the game.
Whoa. You're correct.
I mean, you have short range ones like Stand Aside or Jinx Q or something, but in terms of like large AoE knockbacks, the only three are Janna, Xin, and Gragas. And then you have Lee Sin as well. Those champions are important because they're the counters to Kennen. You don't really see Kennen on Dominion, and you don't really see Kennen at all anymore. But when Kennen was Flavor of the Month and seen all the time, Janna, Xin Zhao, and Gragas, having one of those three, or Lee Sin, was really, really important so you could knock him back. Jace to some extent, because you can use Thundering Blow on Jace to knock someone back. And also Jace was just ridiculously strong because it was before the tier nerfs. But was Jace unpicked and banned? Oh,
Yeah,
Jace was
we
ignored.
haven't seen any Jace this tournament.
Interesting.
I mean, Jace is still a really good pick, but he's just not as good as he used to be. There've been changes made to him, like little ones over time. He's just not as attractive as before.
Well, I mean,
That and
remember
people
what
are a
we
lot
saw
better
last
at
week.
killing him. Yeah.
Jace is kind of a little strong if you're good at him.
He's just his gun. Practice Yellow says, "Cause Sifu not playing." Yeah, Sifu Calvin's
Yeah.
a good Jace player, and if he's around, you start banning those Jaces again. Talith PA also plays a really good Jace. We are lacking Jason Lulu players, says Hi Peoples in the Twitch chat. I refuse to play Lulu every game. It's okay, I'm totally fine with people not playing Jace. He's a butt. I want a waffles, Trippy. Can you please? I'm so hungry. I want to say shout out to the Twitch chat. For those of you guys watching the VOD, go to twitch.tv/DominateGamingTV, and this show is broadcast live on Saturdays. So you can come over here and watch us in real time, hang out in the Twitch TV chat, and talk to us. Those are those names that I randomly say and talk to, or I'm referring to people who are in the chat talking to us. So if you want to hang out and say hi, that's great. Please show up. We love having more people to hang out with. So it looks like we have hit the loading screen. This is going to be game 2. It is going to be Dango Ninjas versus Sofanda Cox. Dango Ninjas' team. Emperor High People is playing as Malzahar, Sauron, Jarvan, MMKH, Mundo, Zounds, Leona, and Carnival playing as Darius. I am one half of your commentators. I am Gander, and casting with me is...
I am Wrangled River, and the other half of your players makes up the team. The other half makes up the team. Sofanda Cox. It is Way on Pantheon. Dual Power playing Jana, Strogan McHawk on Swain. IP Unicorn is going to be playing Xinjiao, and Armor rounding out their composition with Gragas. Going to be in the bot lane. Gragas versus Jarvan in the bot lane. Top lane going to be Malzahar. Actually, is Sauron top and
What?
Peoples is playing Malzahar bot?
That could happen. Sauron does top lane just as well as he does bottom lane. But Peoples doesn't really bottom lane from what I've seen, so I think it's safer to say that he's going to go top with just APC Malz.
I'm not sure I've actually seen that.
Really? Yeah, I mean, Malz goes up there just like any other AP sometimes, just it's not as common because he doesn't have a stun like Brand or Annie or some of the other power AP champs do.
He just has a suppress.
Help, I'm being suppressed.
No, you can't say that. You're suppressed. Oh man, imagine if when you were suppressed you couldn't even ping.
I want to press Nocturne's ult and have everyone else's monitor turn off.
All of it. Okay, you Nocturnal and then everyone is Lee Sin.
Whoa. Okay, there we go. I have the score updated correctly. This is game 2. Currently, Dango Ninja's up 1-0
We
in
have
this
one
series.
Doran shield on Zans.
Yeah, I'll add that to the counter after.
It's the most important thing. Game doesn't matter. Well, the game matters, but only indirectly. It's all about who has those Doran shields.
Took the
Cage took the runic shield mastery.
Why would you take that? I just really
don't
don't
know.
know. Especially on a champion that's going to live
Especially,
so long that you're not going to go back to replenish it.
Doesn't During Cleavers take away from that shield?
I don't think it would.
Also, it only replenishes when you die.
Yeah, I know.
So you do get it. You do get it twice in the windmill fight if you revive. So it's 100 extra HP in the windmill fight. Maybe it's actually worth it.
You know, that'd be the best April Fool's Day ever if you literally hit Nocturne's ult and everyone transformed completely functionally into Lee Sin until it was over.
Yeah.
I don't even know
would
how
just
you would
be great.
begin to code that. But
That would
oh
be
man.
so good. That would be so good. Zounds with the dive in pretty deep there onto Way. He is decrepified from swinging to take a lot of damage. Nice apprehend there comes in from Darius. Way is solo going to die to the burning agony there. And chasing John as well. Dual power probably going to go down. Double kill for Mundo. Cleaver lands onto Strogan, the silence. And it is a double kill for 2 champions. 4 for O there. Revives did come out. Zounds is as well. Zounds is going to stand down in zone a little bit. The windmill went down, diving onto Wei there. Fever comes across. Zin diving in, gets exhausted, almost immediately silenced as well. Knocked up, goes down. A lot of damage onto MMK. Is he going to fall? Yes, he is. Is he going to press his revive is the real question here. Wei gets apprehended, going to drop onto Carnival. Shielded there by Janna. Carnival being decrepified. Also, the damage over time is going to be enough. A double kill for Strogan. Zounds wants to dive onto this 4 on his E. He gets the Q though. And the procs from Malzahar basically mean that everything happens instantly in terms of sunlight. Zounds and Peoples very nicely splitting there. And actually, they're going to die on. There's a suppress because Peoples was level 6.
That nether grasp, that level 6. Very timely.
He had a very good grasp of what to do there.
Ooh. Gets the neutral on top of that too. MKH with the cleavers keeping Wei back. Wei is going to clean him up with that really good finishing ability that Pantheon has. And uh-oh, MKH missed with that cleaver.
But the burning agony is burning and agonizing.
Mm-hmm.
Volley, they got the neutral onto the Boneyard. Dual Power forced off the point. Carnival just zoning there. Dual Power needs to make a max range tornado, but he doesn't have it available right now. And so Sauron is going to finish the top capture point, and that's a 4 cap at 3 minutes and 42 seconds this game.
And MKH is going back to base to recharge his runic shield at the moment, so he's not able to do anything.
Yeah, you just die because you want your runic shield back.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have that extra
That's
health.
so worth. That's so worth. Come on.
Ooh, that stun on unicorns. And Carnival not quite gonna be able to clean it up because dual power's presence.
Unicorn's healing so much there. Strogan takes a little bit of damage, shielded by Janna. But the thing is that it's still this 4-1 cap in favor of Dango Ninjas.
Yeah, Sauron is a really good bot laner. And ooh, that knockback though. Oop, escape. Because J4.
Yeah, Wayne not chasing. Sauron can't really defend this.
He can drop
throw
a
down
standard.
a standard. Yeah, a pretty standard defense there. MMKH coming in.
Nice escape,
over the wall.
Sauron.
Yeah.
Man, that was really good. Very, very close. You see it get stunned too. Like, man. Uh-oh, Pantheon coming down. Sauron might get turned to a splatter. Is going to get turned to a splatter by Wei.
He was splattered. Splatter-fied.
Sauron wouldn't get in the way. I mean, things like that wouldn't happen.
Carnival not running up to Zin and just giving the point over to Unicorns. Double kill from Malzahar and Ballin.
And MKH should be able to hang around and delay that for a little bit. Some cool throws. Sauron on his way back. Oh dear, goes in for it. Drops to Aegis slow. Does have Cataclysm available. When do you use it? Throws it down on Strogan. Wei is still up. Gets tagged. Uh-oh. Sauron can line this up, right? Will he do it? Gets him. Nice job.
That was with the standard even. Didn't need the Dragon Strike. And Peoples is just backdooring the drill right now.
It's really difficult to capture against Janna because of her ability to delay is also really, really good, much like Nidalee's and Jinx's.
Yeah. Oh, and Strogan could not get the interrupt. So they get the capture, but it will be neutralized almost immediately. Dual power there, trying to kite Sauron, and actually pretty effective at kiting Sauron. Wei not with the slow yet, or stun rather, but he does get the kill. With the Heartseeker strike there, Peoples comes in, the ult came down from Zounds, and they get the kill onto Zin there.
Middle of the map, Strogan. Swain can defend a point, 1v a bunch of people. The only problem is Swain, I don't think is quite at the point where he can sustain through that with his ultimate. Yeah, it's still very, very early in the game. He has a Chalice going for him, and that's about it.
Chasing onto Strogan, still no executioners on either team, although Zin is building into it, has the Avarice Blade right now. And Darius is building one also.
Going to go down to armor, and MKH tossed that cleaver at armor. Gets defeated, but just wastes a bunch of their time. So right now, Dango Ninjas is up by a substantial amount of Nexus health. That's a pretty bad position to be in. You can still come back from this, though.
Yeah, and dual power should be able to actually get the capture onto the windmill. So for a short time at least, Sofanda will have a 3 cap.
Hey, what's up, Skill Factory and Trimantha in the chat? Thanks for checking out the show. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. It's a little late, but, you know, hope your guys' holiday was nice. Way and Carnival getting into a disagreement. But High People's showing up as well, along with Sauron's going to send Way back to some of the platform. Burning the Cataclysm there, actually. Up a little bit further on the map, MKH and Zounds getting into a little bit of a disagreement. Dual Power going for a quick channel on that Monsoon, trying to get some more healing going for Unicorns. Has the shield as well. And Unicorn's finally going to fall. Janna and Xin been playing very nice with each other so far this game.
I totally forgot that Avarice Blade also built into Youmuu's.
Yep.
So it's going to be Youmuu's and not Executioner's. Still want to see Executioners. I think that item is really good against healing. The ult lasts for just a second, but
it looks
not
like
enough.
High People's there accidentally click moved out of his ultimate.
No, I think he knew he was going to die to a Gargus body slam instantly, so he deliberately canceled it. But I'm not sure. They do, however,
is going to be the quest
conquerors.
objective capture.
The mark of the conqueror.
Zoun's picking a fight up with Swain at the top part of the map under a tower, and Swain is not someone you want to dive 1v1 as a tank. Maybe this is someone with a lot of burst. MKH might be able to stand up to him for a little while. We'll see how that goes. Snared by the never move, lands in the thing. Nope, he's going to back off too. Strogan doing a great job of delaying. Solar Flare lands, Zenith Blade in, Zounds does pick it up, doesn't need any help from Carnival or High Peoples. Neither one of them get an assist on that. Gragas trying to interrupt, but no. Can't hit enough people with that, unfortunately.
Yeah, it wasn't explosive enough.
Used to pack some more in it. Staying Ninjas is really doing a good job bringing this game home. They would bring the series home. They would become the first champions of this year. We'll see if they're able to continue that. Or if things are going to go south for them. Armor, ooh, trying to go for the knockback, but
there.
Unicorns is being chased by MMKH. Way coming up from the bottom. Carnival, oh dear, that airborne on Carnival. He is going to be defeated. Way looks like he's going to be the next one. MMKH, man, Mundo's been doing a great job since this Season 4 rework patch. Not rework thing, but since the Season 4 patch in general has been, Mundo's been rocking it out. Sauron chasing after dual power. He just wants that shield to go away. And once it's gone, Janna gets sent back to the summer platform.
Yeah, Janna is good at running away, but if the enemy has already gotten to her, she's pretty bad at actually surviving.
Unicorns?
She really relies on being in that running away state of flux.
And down to the bottom part of the map to stop Sauron. Ooh, Way's gonna ult in behind. Gets the stun though. Unicorn's going for that 3-talent strike, tags it. I think that might be it for Sauron. Can he be able to escape? It's gonna be pretty close. No, not quite. He's dead in the wall. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Darius with one dunk, gonna go for two dunks, double dunk. Taking him out. Carnival cleaning that up.
Like the area between the
oh, be nice, SS Trippy. You should have seen game 1. Dual power
game 2 is pretty good.
MMKH up to the top part of the map, and MMKH, I don't know if he's going to be able to stand up to that or not. I mean, he does have a tower going for him. Janna is there. If he gets armored down, that's going to be a substantial amount less damage being dealt. MKH being airborne there. Ooh, Carnival in from the back, picking it up with the Devastate.
Armor running away to the drill, but he is being followed by Peoples and Zounds. Peoples there with the suppress on a dual power, but is not on top of the null zone. So he's able to live. Dual power going to channel Monsoon for a bit longer. Zounds diving deep into 3 of the enemy team. It's a little bit farther than he probably wants to be, but he's okay with it. Oh, just barely misses the E there. Onto Armor. Bot lane kill onto Pantheon. Exhaust goes down on the Carnival. Sauron just provides the standard there.
Sauron had a really good escape. had an opportunity to leave, but decided to hang around and put some damage in anyway. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, and give the extra stats from the E there.
So the clock is really running out. Pantheon can't get one of these bottom points. And up at the top part, if they can break through, they might be able to get a play for Windmill, but they have about 15 seconds or so maybe to try to get across the map.
Sounds there with the stun onto Unicorns.
Oh dear.
People's coming in.
High Peoples has a Storm Shield. That's a pretty scary thing for any character to have. I'm trying to think of someone that's not scary on, and it's just, oh dear. So are they going to be able to stop the clock? Or is Sauron going to be able to get this bottom point? We'll see.
Yeah, they're going to be able to. They have 3 bots, so.
Windmill is neutral, captured by them. If this bottom point gets captured, that could be it. If Sauron is able to keep himself installed on there.
And Sauron's getting knocked back by the explosive cast. Bodies him slow. Turns on his W, and honestly, he's going to live here.
Gragas with the revive
so
is back
tanky.
as quickly, heading up as quickly as he possibly can. Bottom point looks like Waze Pantheon is going to be free to turn that around. That is going to get neutraled in time, but just barely. Is the top part, though, going to remain under their control or not?
I actually
Wade does
really
get the neutral
like
there.
MMK's
Stops
build.
the clock. What about this top point? There's no one in position. Zounds don't pull a Neo style. Oh, no. He Neo styled. You don't want to do that. You can avoid it.
I really like MMK's build. The item is gold efficient without the unique passive.
Yeah. Did you know that everything stacks on BFT except the passive, guys? Like not the passive, the active, excuse me. It's a pretty scary item. Looks like they're going to get the drill back. Going to draw this game out just a little bit more. Maybe able to bring this back, but it's going to be really scary.
Yeah, 5 Nexus health remaining. The Windmill getting sieged by creeps. Dual power coming in. He's going to clear it with his Tornado. Way getting dove on.
Ooh, the apprehend
And
bringing
getting
it back.
apprehended. Yeah, I think he's going to fall. Explosive cast comes in.
They get the neutral. They can get that back, but the top, oh dear. That top,
Yeah.
Janna being defeated up there, that's going to seal the deal. The game is going to go over to Dango Ninjas, and they are going to take the finals in a 2-0 victory against Sofanda Cox.
So Dango Ninjas is the first team to win DominateDominion in 2014.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all of the game that we have to bring to you today. Let's go real quick to the launcher and update our Doran Shield counter to 2 before we close it out. So Doran Shield this game 2. Right down there in the bottom left of the screen, you can see it. We go to the post-game lobby, get one last look at the items and things.
Those very green items on the side of Dango Ninjas.
If Lysic's in the chat, he needs all the permissions. There we go. Check out what Lysic's talked about in the chat, that video game speedrun marathon. If you guys haven't checked out that stuff before, just really go there, give it a look, see if it's something you're going to be interested in. It's dudes playing video games for money for cancer. So if you hate cancer like I do, then go there, consider watching, consider donating, and maybe check out that stream during this next week that's coming up. A lot of people playing a lot of video games, and the goal is to play through the video game as fast as possible and as skillfully as possible, put on a show, commentate about the gameplay and things like that, and just put on a big event for us to watch and help fight cancer, because fuck cancer. Just, we don't need that in life. Take a look at the little screen over here, this last screen, to see the items and things like that. And just keep spamming permit Lysic. He's got all the relevant links and stuff like that in the Twitch TV chat. So you look at damage dealt champions. Jarvan, Sauron's Jarvan out in the front. 24,733. Also, if you guys want to get on raid call with us, we're going to be in and out of raid call, watching runs and things like that in the AGDQ channel on the Dominate Dominion raid call. So if you plan on sitting and watching the stream for a while, getting raid call with us, hang out, watch the show, eat some lunch with us, grab a beer, grab a pizza, grab a juice, grab your ocean spray, Shadow Jackie would appreciate that. You definitely want to be on to watch PJ's run whenever he has any game. It looks like Pantheon way with the most time spent dead. 181. And Fancy Wolf and High Peoples are actually going to be at AGDQ. Look, Peoples, Fancy, if either one of you are like in the run room, like the actual main room, tell Fancy to text me. He's got my number. And I'll be like, yo, everybody go check out the stream. Peoples and Fancy's on cam. So we'll all be watching, hopefully. Thanks for watching. Dango Ninjas, your champions this week. We're going to come back next week with Dominate Dominion number 91. I hope to see you all there. I hope to see you in the raid call during the week for Awesome Games Done Quick 2014. I'm Gander.
Oh, sorry. Wrangled River.
And we will
Thanks
see
for
you
watching,
guys
guys.